Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Detroit police have seen enough of scenes like this. Tonight they say it's time to put an end to some illegal joyriding that people are taking on ATVs and dirt bikes.
Suddenly homeless.
I'm still devastated. I'm trying not to cry in front of the camera.
The house this man worked so hard to pay off is now ruined, and investigators are calling it arson.
Hieronymus Walton is visually impaired and lives with a friend inside his house on Detroit's west side.
Now the two have nowhere to go after an arsonist set their home on fire while they were away. The house is on Hartwell Street near Schaefer and Joy.
Coco McAvoy is live from the house this evening. Coco, they think they know who did it.
Yes, the homeowner believes this is part of a landlord-tenant dispute. Now, you can see the home is destroyed. The windows are shattered. And if you walk around this way, you can see that there's debris scattered in the yard. And then when you walk inside, you can see that the home is destroyed.
Everything gone. Whole life gone.
Hieronymus Walton is in disbelief. The house where he and Jennifer Lacey lived is destroyed.
We worked real hard to get the money and pay this house off. Paid it off completely.
But an arsonist took it all away from them yesterday, and it's enough to bring Walton to tears.
I don't have albums. I don't have pictures of my granddad who's gone.
The house is just a shell now, with walls covered in black soot.
And then the fire kind of sprayed and it rose.
The fire happened while the two were in court yesterday over a landlord-tenant dispute. They believe that tenant is responsible.
There were threats made for taking him to court, but we went on and took him to court anyway. He told us he would burn down the house, but we didn't actually literally think he would burn down the house.
Leaving them with nothing.
To go from being an owner to homeless when you did everything right, it's devastating.
They're hoping the arsonist gets caught.
It was not called for. It was evil. Purely evil.
Now, Walton and Lacey have nowhere to live.
I'm thankful for my life, but this was our home and it's no longer.
And the Red Cross is helping them just a little bit, but they really need more help. They have nowhere to live. So if you'd like to help, we've got a link to their GoFundMe page on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Back to you.
So they've got the GoFundMe. Coco, what about insurance? Do you know if they had any insurance?
So unfortunately, they did not have homeowners insurance, which is why they're saying they need help now.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, Coco, thanks.
If someone in your family is running late this evening, this could be the reason why. Live pictures from Sky 4 above, a real mess on I-75 in Detroit. You can see that gravel hauler there overturned earlier. Right now, southbound lanes near the Schaefer Fort exit are still shut down after that hauler overturned. They're working to get it cleared. Crews have been out there since lunchtime and are now in the tail end of the cleanup. No one seriously hurt in all of that. And all lanes are back open on the US 23 in Northfield Township. For hours today, both directions were closed after an 18-wheeler crossed the median and smashed into a pickup heading the opposite direction. We know there are several injuries in this, and the driver of the pickup was in critical condition at last check. We'll check for updates on clickondetroit.com.
The scene of a group of joyriders out on Detroit streets popping wheelies. The problem is most were on ATVs, which aren't legal on Michigan roads. Sean Lay spoke with some who ride these mini bikes and some police who want to stop them. So, Sean, it's really a more delicate issue than a lot of people may realize.
Big time because of the MSP situation and the taser. But you're right, Kimberly. We're out here on West 7 Mile already tonight. We're seeing guys on mini bikes doing stunts, guys on motorcycles doing stunts, and yes, those ATVs back out on the city streets. The police say we're not going to chase these guys, but we are going to take their vehicles. It's the talk of the town. ATV convoys, mini bikes rolling down Detroit avenues, popping wheelies and driving drivers crazy. Kevin Evans was out there on his mini bike Tuesday, and he's heading out again tonight.
You're looking at us just having fun, enjoying ourselves. Some people just, that's our way of blowing off steam. If you had a bad day, get on your bike, have some fun.
Kevin says it's not just fun, but can be dangerous. Detroit police and MSP say it's all illegal. Police broke up this group Tuesday, but they issued no citations for reckless driving.
We're also put a plan in place in order to address the ATV situation, which is actually quite a sensitive piece.
It's a tricky situation for police after MSP trooper Mark Bessner used a taser to stop a teen on an ATV, resulting in the teen's death. Bessner got 15 years for involuntary manslaughter. So police will not chase these guys, but they will impound bikes and ATVs. It cost Demetrius Hansen $230 to get his back.
But it just happened. It just happened like 3 weeks ago.
Most people don't stop. We don't stop for the police no more because you get the police officers who want to chase us down and who don't do what they're supposed to be doing.
Three things to talk about here. The guys that ride, they tell us, look, it's good, clean, fun, and they're going out riding tonight and they're careful. And in the meantime, drivers are telling us, look, we're sick of this. It's dangerous coming our way. We don't know where they're going. We don't want to hit one of these guys. Police say, look, we do have a plan in place. It involves more stepped up patrols, air support with the police helicopter, and monitoring Kimberly's social media for when these rides happen. They're going to come out, crack them down, and take the ATVs.
Okay, Sean reporting live for us. We appreciate it.
Such a nice day out there, but of course, we have to always watch out for the rain that could be coming.
That we do, and there was some out there earlier. Ben's here with a look at what's going on right now, Ben.
Yeah, Kim and Jason, still is some rain out there, and some is the operative word because most of the area is dry. You can see a couple of those sprinkles are down around the city of Detroit. They're going to be a game down there at Comerica Park before too long. 7:10 their first pitch, so maybe a sprinkle before that game gets started, but I doubt there'll be much of anything after they get underway. We're monitoring a thunderstorm here coming out of parts of Lapeer County, and that's really started to fade south of I-69. So most of this stuff is going to start to dry out even before the sun goes down tonight. Showers ending, but tomorrow there is a marginal storm risk for parts of the area. We'll explain this and then talk about a mostly dry weekend, but not completely. Who gets the rain and when? All those answers coming up in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben, now to a Local 4 update. A man accused of strangling, tying up, and robbing a Clinton Township landlord faced a judge for the first time today. Police say 48-year-old Shane Fountain asked the landlord here to open a garage for him, and that's when they say he started choking her, even saying, "Sorry, this will be over soon." The victim pretended to lose consciousness so he would stop. That's when Fountain allegedly took her cell phone and a $17,000 engagement ring. He was arrested at a Washington, D.C. Amtrak station last month. We'll let you know when he's back in court.
Well, today's brief 70-degree temperatures gave us a sneak peek at spring.
It also set the wheels in motion for an annual Oakland County springtime ritual, the county surplus auction. And you can imagine what a delight that is for Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney.
Look at him. He's been out shopping today looking for a deal, and
I have.
It looks like we found something there, Rod.
Yes, it's the feature item in the auction. I mean, who doesn't need a set of night vision goggles? In fact, you can go out for a walk and see everything in front of you, or you can have your own Call of Duty video game in person. It's just one of the many things out here in Pontiac.
Yes, we did check, and they really do work. They're pretty user-friendly, too, including powered by AA batteries. Now, there are 300 items in this year's auction, much of it surplus county stuff. The Oakland County Recreation Department bounce house caught auction chair J. David Vanderveen's eye.
That would look good in your backyard. Have a barbecue in the back with a bounce house.
It, too, is in good working order. There's heavy equipment like this tree spade, a massive front-end loader, or a snowblower that could clear your entire street in one pass. The motor vehicles are usually the most popular. There are 55 this year.
You know, a lot of the taxi companies from big cities will come and buy our patrol cars, and you might end up with one next time you're in Washington or New York.
This 2008 Triumph Speed Triple has only 24,000 miles on it. There are confiscated items from sheriff's drug raids like cash counters, $950 running shoes, size 14, and an homage to Scarface, the Al Pacino version. You can get slightly used 55-inch TVs, retired sheriff's patrol boats. There are 2 of those. And snowmobiles. There are 4 of them from the sheriff's Marine unit.
I bought a bike a few years ago. It worked well.
Now, how about this? A tricked out golf cart to go to the beach in. This has big knobby tires and expensive rims to boot. The problem is it has this great big stereo, but that doesn't work. But that's the adventure of the auction. Some stuff works, some of it doesn't. But all in all, a chance for some great deals. Back to you guys.
I love some of those things. It's better than the big electronics show in Vegas.
Pretty cool. It looks like, Rod, you had a great time too. So
yes,
A lot of fun.
we appreciate it.
Thank you, Nighthawk.
If you're trying to score a deal, head to Pontiac to the address on your screen there. The auction starts early Saturday at 7 a.m. Remember, all sales are final. We've also put this information on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com.
Well, we're about 20 minutes away now from NBC Nightly News. Let's check in with Lester Holt and see what he and his team are working on.
Lester joins us live from New York with a preview. Good evening.
Hey, Jason and Kim, I now know where to get my new backhoe at that auction, so that's good to know.
Front end loader, whatever you need.
Whatever I need. All right, let me tell you what's coming up on Nightly News tonight. We're going to talk about the new legislation gaining traction to essentially stop patients from being slapped with these big surprise medical bills, even when they have insurance. Plus, the FCC proposing new rules to put a stop to unwanted robocalls, and I think that's music to a lot of our ears.
I don't know anybody who's okay with getting those robocalls. How's the proposal going to work? Do we know?
Well, there's going to be some technology involved. Essentially, the FCC wants service providers to determine if the call is legitimate before patching it through to you. So how they do that and what the result will be, we'll talk about when we see you coming up here on Nightly News.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to it. We'll see you in just a bit.
That would be a huge relief.
Yeah.
Still to come, a big reality check before the warm weather arrives. Hey, Doc.
Are you confusing this for one of these? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, the stunning number of adults who admit they pee in the pool. And that is not the worst of it.
Oh, boy. A local college campus trying something new to help students get around. What's different about these buses? Next.
Any of his political opponents will tell you Brooks Patterson loves a good fight. But this is something entirely different.
And he said, I got some very bad news for you. In fact, very bad.
Yes, stage 4 pancreatic cancer falls well within the confines of very bad.
I don't know, Devin, it's just, it made me feel vulnerable, you know, for the first time maybe.
That's saying something for a man who just barely survived a terrible car accident. But he's hoping to beat long odds again. A candid conversation with L. Brooks Patterson about life, death, and faith at 11.
On the next Live in the D, new summer hair trends making a comeback.
Suave. Plus, now's the time to give your pets some extra TLC. We'll show you how.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Local 4.